If you live it, love it, or buy it, we talk about it on Life Love Shopping. Here is our first topic. We quickly moved past quiet quitting, and now we're in the midst of the new lazy girl job era. It's the new term for Gen Zers who want to work from home with very few demands. This new trend is emerging with a priority focused on me time. The goal of the lazy girl job is pretty simple: low stress, little effort, and lots of flexibility and freedom, all within the comfort of their own space and at their own leisure. So here are the top jobs for those who want to call the shots from the comfort of their own couch and at their own pace. Software engineer, e-learning assistant, translator, museum assistant, library assistant, accountant, freelance writer, insurance claim adjuster, hotel night auditor, and social media manager. Well, if you want to score that lazy girl job, you might have to get past the AI resume screening bots. Here's a trick known as white fonting. Copy the keywords for a job you're applying for, then paste them into your resume, but change the font to white. The color change will make them invisible to the human eye, but front and center for an algorithm. It's not always guaranteed to work, but it might help get your name into the right online resume pile for an in-person interview. Then again, if the human interviewer isn't fond of the white fonting tactic, you might have some splaining to do. You could also copy and paste keywords into your resume under the special skills section and get pretty much the same result. If you're trying to hit the pinnacle of credit scores, 850, some financial experts say it's not necessary. Ted Rossman from Bankrate says once you hit 740, your credit score is considered excellent. For mortgage rates, Ted advises 780 is tops. Your FICO score, which is used by creditors and landlords, judges your ability to manage your credit. And the numbers can range anywhere from 300 to 850. According to one credit scoring company, anything below 629 is considered bad, while anything above 720 is considered excellent. One flyer has found a way to fly VIP in economy, and as you can imagine, it has the internet divided. At Vashak27 recorded this on a recent flight and asked if anyone else has ever seen anything like it. He was on a flight from San Diego to Italy when he recorded a passenger who took a blanket and locked it into the overhead bin like a curtain. While many thought the idea was genius, other passengers were totally annoyed. Something we all love is food, right? And Susie the foodie is asking, have you ever tried making your own bloomin' onions?
Have you ever tried pickled red onion bloomin' onions? These were seriously so delicious. I used a tomato-free Cajun dipping sauce and baby red onions. I started out by cutting the onions 8 times to make a little flower shape. Then I made a pickle brine using vinegar, salt, sugar, garlic, water, pink peppercorns, and thyme. I let the onions pickle for 2 hours. Then I dried off some of the liquid. For the breading, I used a fried chicken flavored flour. I added a little bit of buttermilk and seasoning to the eggs. Anytime I have a recipe that needs breading, I use disposable containers so the cleanup is much easier. I then set my stove to medium heat for the oil so that the breading and onion pieces would stay together. I am so excited with how these turned out. The breading held on and the texture was super crispy.
For more information on Susie the Foodie, you can follow her on Facebook or Instagram at Susie the Foodie. And one more thing for you. Forbes magazine is reporting that nearly 75% of all Americans have at least one tattoo. Pew Research conducted the survey, and here's what they found out. Women are more likely to have permanent ink compared to men. Nearly half the people between the age of 30 to 50 here in the U.S. have a tattoo, with close to 70% saying their tat was a way to honor something or someone. The worldwide tattoo market was valued at nearly $2 billion in 2022 and will likely double by 2030. Meanwhile, tattoo removal is also booming and is expected to grow from a $500 million industry to $800 million.